10-4, Red Leader. We're ready to ride. I'm getting a mail notification. I love that. Cortana, open mail. I think...
Opening mail.
You have 40...
Yes, Kevin Bone.
You have 4 unread messages from Bob. Would you like to open these messages? No, Cortana. That's junk mail. All right, putting in junk mail. I think...
Would you like to finish the fight,
What?
Kevin? Cortana?
Oh. I don't know. I don't remember Halo.
Halo?
I played Halo Reach.
Finishing the fight.
Oh.
Giving the Covenant back their bomb.
It's like pushing it out of the plane. Cortana, where's my chicky nuggies? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Cortana. I think... Oh, talking about cool things and hot people. At my work, right, they wanted to film a new advertisement, right? And we're all like, okay.
Oh, you gonna star in an advertisement?
Yep, I was not. But we did hire...
Oh.
We hired some models. They're more slash actor-ish. But yeah, we hired some models to be in the video for the stuff. And for one day, they get... Okay, for one day, how much do you think they get paid? Or got paid for our job?
The models?
Yes.
Well, you work in, like, cleaning and landscaping, right?
But I work at a rehab facility.
I'm guessing they didn't get paid that much. I don't know, $500?
That is spot on, actually. They got paid $500.
Wow.
Okay. And they did it for 2 days, so that's $1,000 each. But it was kind of interesting. You know, they showed up. They look nothing like the people that we help, which was funny. But so, you know, they show up and they're doing their model and stuff, and you know, and I talked to the one guy, and yeah, he's like, yeah, I do this modeling gig on the side. It's pretty cool. You know, I was like, huh, all right. And then he's like, hey.
Oh, you like models for like a fashion brand or something?
No, they were not.
A clothing brand?
No, it was just some normal-ish dude. He's like, stuff for like this, you don't have to be, you know, crazy hot or have the washboard abs. If you look average, that works out. I'm like, oh, okay. But, yeah, so maybe as a social experiment, as we'll call it, maybe I'll try to model.
Try your hand at modeling?
I want to just see if I can make a resume thing. See if I can even get a call to model, and 2, see how long it would take. So maybe today I'll put out, because I don't know, they use some website, because that's how we found them. So I'll look for a website, get on there, and see what I get modeled for, and see how long it takes. Well, it'll be a fun experiment.
Maybe get GPT to write you up a resume for it.
I don't know what you have to put on there. Probably just a photo of your face, maybe your height, and maybe what you're good at. I don't know. I didn't really talk to him that long, but the dude, he's a financial account manager at a bank.
Oh, so this isn't his main gig?
No, none of them are. Yeah, so he was talking. He's like,
it's a side thing.
Yeah, he's like, it's a side thing. We don't really get paid enough for it to be a main thing. So yeah, he's a bank account manager at a bank, and he just does it on the side. And he says he likes it because he gets out of work, gets paid like $500 to $1,000 bucks, and gets to be on a video and a photo. So I was like, yeah.
He gets out of, like, he tells his job that he's gotta go model for a day.
I mean,
and then they just let him go.
I mean,
like, yeah, okay, sure.
I mean, doing that, you get, well, I don't know how much she makes normally, but I would be making more money in a day if I did that than if I just
sure, yeah.
But
I mean, $500 a day is pretty good if you're making that every day of the week.
Yeah, but if I'm like working the regular job and then once a week,
it's pretty fantastic
modeling gig. But I don't know. I thought I might try it, see if it's fun or not. Be a model, but I don't know. They were all.
Yeah, that's about the same amount of money I make, and in like a week and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. So
2 days sounds pretty good.
Yeah. But it was interesting because they weren't, well, the girls were a little bit further than the point, but they were at the point of like, you know I'm good looking and it seems like other people do, but I'm not fully delved in the world of modeling. Like they were still very just normal people and you could actually talk to them. The girls were a little further than that point where they
were definitely attractive.
Where they thought they were the hot stuff and think they're more than what they are. You know, because there's a point.
But they were all like fairly attractive people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. You know, definitely slightly above average in looks there. But because it was funny because when they first came in, we didn't know what they were here for, or that they were the models. And so all the guys, except for one dude, because there was 4 guys, 4 girls, all of them were all like the same height at 5'4". I mean, they were, we're all like the same height there and stuff. I was like, what the heck? Because they came in and like, where are all these tall guys coming from? Because they're all dressed nice. We're like, maybe they're from accounting? I don't know. But yeah, we found out they were models. Like, oh,
well, turned out that one guy was an account manager.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Which was the funny part.
He was from accounting.
Yeah. But yeah, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So, but yeah, all nice people. They weren't above any of us. Well, in height, many, but yeah, they're nice people. I know. Good for them. Yeah.
Good for them.
Maybe I'll give it a go. See what I can do. I want to be in at least
become
one
a Balenciaga model.
I don't like their clothes.
Go to France and be a star, Kevin.
I want to be like an Adidas model or like Puma, something that I actually wear. I want to be the everyman's hero. I want to be like Batman. Anybody could be Batman, really. I want to be.
Batman's not the everyman's hero.
All right.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, but he doesn't have superpowers. Who's the everyman's hero then? Robin?
I don't know. I thought that was more like Spider-Man. I mean, he has superpowers, but also he lives by humble means. I guess,
yeah. I want to be
Batman.
Yeah. I want to be the Fred Flintstone of the modeling world, Relatable. Just a regular family man, His car sometimes works, depending on his feet, But I want to be the everyman's, I want to be like in the Granger commercial, doing hard machinery, or in the Adidas commercial,
Yeah.
Or, I want to be the man, like the one bodybuilder that everybody sees all the time. I want to be that guy.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
you haven't seen the memes? It's like that bodybuilder. He's like, I can't remember his name. It's like Mark O'Hare or something. I don't know. He's a bodybuilder. I don't know. But yeah, I want to. I don't know. I think it would be fun. Maybe get a little acting going. Because they were, I mean, they didn't have any lines or anything, but they were doing movements and stuff. So I call that acting.
What was the ad? Like, what was happening in the ad?
It was just showing the facility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just showing the facility, and they were just like sitting in the frame, just being there.
Yeah, they were kind of the main. Yeah.
Walking around or standing or whatever.
Yeah. Looking good and chilling. So. But, yeah, it was a whole interesting ordeal, you know, but was still a fun experience because we're laughing, making jokes at him the whole time. So that was cool. But yeah, so we love that.
Ruining the commercial?
No, we were standing at a distance. It was funny because it was like, you know, these couple models and then like the film guy and then like the big bosses. And then it's like all of us, like maintenance and all the chefs and all the other people, all standing about 30 feet off to the side, just all looking at them while they're acting. It was.
Don't you have a job to do, Kevin?
Not really. It was a slow day, so.
Just sat around just watching the filming.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
So that was cool. But yeah, you know. I did have something I did want to talk about, but I don't remember it now.
Behind the scenes video.
Of what?
Yesterday or something of Viva La Dirt League of like a video series they did.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. They their survival logic series where they were making videos like a parody on like survival games. And
oh yeah, you showed me before.
They got the actors all like bundled up in like big old giant poofy jackets because when they were shooting, all they had was like a pair of shorts on because they're like a new spawn in the game and they don't have any gear yet.
Okay.
But also it's like freezing cold where they're shooting, and I'll give them credit in the videos. They don't look like they're cold.
Yeah.
But they definitely were.
That's good acting right there, you know.
Yeah.
But
and they had a whole big they had a whole big crew there. It was kind of crazy how big their crew was, and they're just, you know, just making YouTube videos.
Yeah. I mean, we have a big crew. You know. We got
good, huge crew. There's a whole bunch of people behind the camera right there, right now.
I got my planner.
Making sure that this all runs smoothly.
I got my planner. I got my computer guy. You know, we got the other producer. A bird just flew past my window.
Now I've got my personal assistant, Chat GPT.
Yeah.
They're really helpful.
See, the way you should do it, and the way I do it, is you just have your friends, and you just slowly start giving them responsibilities, and then they just kind of fall upon it. And, you know, then you don't have to pay them or nothing. And that's the way I do it.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know.
Who have you tricked into this scheme?
Because technically, our company here is at about maybe 20 personnel, but nobody's getting paid because they don't know they're part of this company. So,
okay.
You know, they just do.
Are these all our subscribers?
No, I don't know. Not very many of them are actually subscribed, I don't think. Mainly because I don't know if they really know about the podcast. They just kind of do stuff for me. So,
are you talking about your rehab?
No.
Facility job?
No. But yeah, so, you know, we love free labor. I'm all for it. So, yeah.
Oh, but, yeah. You know. They get paid in exposure.
Yep. But, you know, that's always cool. Maybe that's what we should do. We should look on Facebook Marketplace for struggling actors, and we'll make a super low budget film and see if we can make something good.
I don't know if you can find actors on Facebook Marketplace.
You can find anything on Facebook Marketplace. I bet you can find an actor.
Yeah, I mean you can find a lot. I'd be surprised if you could find actors though.
You take a look and we'll see what we can find. But
yeah, there's nothing.
No.
No.
I will be the first actor on Facebook Marketplace. But
I mean, I could switch it back to Golden, Colorado, and see if that improves things at all. But I don't think it will. Maybe if you
just go to
maybe
Denver.
if you searched Facebook Marketplace for Hollywood,
yeah,
you might find some people who are really desperate who just go to Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Craigslist would be more the place you're looking for.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know, because I have a idea for a little, like, short film or something in my mind. But...
Oh, yeah? Well, what's the idea?
I don't want to give away too, you know...
What do you mean, give away?
I don't want all these people to steal my ideas, you know?
No one is going to steal your idea.
All right. But basically...
Maybe they'll help make your idea become a reality.
Maybe. That is true. But I want to do, like... I don't know. I thought about it, do, like, set in medieval times. I don't know if I want
no actors on Facebook Marketplace.
No. Not even for Hollywood?
I haven't checked Hollywood.
But, you know, I think I was thinking like either medieval times, either in our reality, or maybe be a little more fantasy-esque. But it'd be like two European dudes who possibly are maybe knights, and then they're either hitmen or assassins, right? And then they have to go across the old
this takes
world.
Place in the modern day?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna increase the budget.
Yeah. So medieval times. Well, for medieval times, you just have to find a field, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or at the Renaissance Fair. So basically, you know, so it's two guys in medieval times. They're bounty hunters. They have to travel. I was thinking maybe to a Middle Eastern to Asian country, and then they have to find somebody they're looking for. But it will be fun and comedic, and it'll be like a Jackie Chan movie, but with white people, you know. I think it'd be cool.
I'm confused. Why are they in the Middle East / Asia?
Well, they start in Europe, okay?
Okay.
And maybe it's either somebody they know gets kidnapped by somebody that they're tracking, or they get hired by a foreign ministry man to come to their land and search for this person. And then they have to battle and do cool thievery and do cool stuff. You know. That's the basic idea, though.
Well, it definitely seems like this idea could use some more fleshing out.
Well, yeah, but the basic idea is there. So, you know, we like that. I like...
The basic idea seems to be you have two knight characters...
Yes.
who go on a journey to Asia or the Middle East.
Yes.
To capture someone.
Yes.
Is this person from where they are from?
Possibly.
Are they chasing this person?
Well, because, see, first they have to get there, right? And that could be possibly easy.
Yes.
Because they're, well...
But you also need to know what your plot is.
Well, yeah. So the main idea, right, is they get hired by somebody from another country because they are known as being very good. Okay. That's the beginning of our movie here. Okay. Two very, we'll say, famous bounty hunters. All right. Get contracted by an outside force. They come to this place, right?
Yes.
Now, they get their information, okay? And they have to go out and search the sky. But what they don't realize is there are other bounty hunters from around the world that have been hired, all to find one man or woman.
Oh.
And so it kind of becomes into a possibly competition to find this person. And then once they do, then, you know, it's a battle to who can bring him back first.
So, how many other bounty hunters are there going to be?
Depends how many you want.
Because now you have to... Now you're going to have to play out all those parts.
Not really. Cause see?
Or are you just going to have the same people be different bounty hunters?
Exactly. So the main two people, that can be two different people, right? All the rest of the characters can be played by the same person in different costumes, right?
Ah.
You know, they could wear a mask.
Okay, well, this sounds like a lot of costumes.
That's the other problem. Or
I think this is a little too ambitious.
all right, I'll think of something that we could do.
But maybe there should be only one other bounty hunter.
Here, I'll think about here.
Perhaps.
How about this? We changed it up. Two guys, right, in the modern day.
And I think all of the getting hired and traveling could be off screen before the short film takes place.
But we need to see where our heroes are at and what they're doing, and then maybe they...
I don't think you need that, no.
All right, whatever. But anyway,
you do.
How about this?
I don't think you do.
Here's something we could do. Two guys that may or may not be bounty hunters on a journey for ice cream. They must travel across Colorado.
A journey for ice cream.
Must travel across Colorado in search of
Is someone paying them a bounty for this ice cream?
No.
This is a super rare flavor of ice cream.
Two guys get hired to search.
It can only be found
for the mystical ice cream shop. And they must drive across Colorado to find ice cream. How's that? It's possible. It's
well, now this doesn't sound like it's taking place in medieval times anymore.
I know. I said the modern day.
Ah, okay.
It would be easier, right? Another easier one would be two guys lost in a big city must find the great temple of Shah Shabbat or something. I don't know. I don't know. Because I like ambition, you know? I like to think big. But
that's how you have nothing happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you make projects with small scope that are like doable, then it's much easier to just do it and then move on to the next thing. And slowly increase scope with each project.
I have the problem. I'll start the idea small, and then it just ends up being a very large project. And I'm like, well, I can't do that anymore.
Yes.
So
you have to go back to small.
Yeah, okay. Let's think small here. One guy in search of the local supermarket must go through many side quests to find it. How's that? A man without GPS. One man.
Or like one of those reminds me of that RuneScape quest where you go, you talk to some character in their house, and they're like, "Hey, could you go get me a tomato? There's a tomato farmer right over there across the road." And then you go talk to the tomato farmer, and the tomato farmer's like, "Yeah, I'd love to give you a tomato, but actually, I really need a table. Could you go over to the furniture store and get me a table?"
It's just that, yeah.
You just keep going along the chain.
Or
it's a great quest.
Yeah.
There's like 20 different characters in that chain of events.
How about the journey of one man to reach the peak of a mountain? Cause see, I already have a location. We could do the what's that staircase in Manitou Springs? The Stairway to Hell or something? I don't know. Whatever that staircase is, right? We get one man he must journey to the top of the mountain to save his wife who is sickly ill, to find a flower of some sort, to make a tea that she'll like. And the whole story will be him climbing this mountain, going through moral dilemmas, and passing small tests of mind and body. How's that? Because we have a location that's easily accessible. We only need one person, really. Maybe you have to film some flashback scenes, which is not hard. It could be set in modern day.
It's not. Is it not? It's not, huh?
You know, for the flashback, you just need maybe one other person that lays on a bed with a wire over their nose for the breathing apparatus. And that's it. That's easy and doable. How's this? One man at home must cut the grass, but while on the journey of cutting grass, faces many dangers.
Oh, yeah? Such as?
Snakes and spiders. Maybe a water line, you know? Maybe an angry neighbor. One man must mow the lawn at 6 a.m. in the morning without his neighbors being upset. A quest of secrecy and silence. It's doable. It's small. It's easy. You need no budget.
I just I don't think this plays out well.
Yeah.
On video, like
okay.
You need to have a vision for how this is going to play out.
Yeah. Okay. See, here's how it'll play out. Scene 1. Man wakes up and rises from bed, goes and brushes his teeth. We see the camera pan to the window. It is still dark outside. The man walks down his stairs and puts on his worker boots. The garage. Scene 2. Garage opens up. We slowly see a lawnmower come out of the door.
Oh, okay. A little side profile of the lawnmower.
Yep.
Scooting out the door. I like it.
Still dusk. Is dusk morning or dusk dawn? No, dawn is night.
Shot of the horizon.
Shot of the foggy, dark horizon. Still implying nighttime.
You need a lot of B-roll.
Yep. Man checks his lawnmower meticulously. Possibly a small montage, right?
Checking every part of the lawnmower.
Yes. Sun begins to rise. Brightness elevated. Man begins...
Excuse me?
Man...
Is that your catchphrase?
Yeah.
Is that your company motto?
Yeah, brightness becomes the elevate. Shot of hand pulling lever to rev engine. Okay. Scene 3. Beginning of conflict.
Oh.
Lawnmower's on. Man is mowing lawn. Then, big snake shoots out of the ground. And he must defend himself and the lawnmower from the snake. Fight scene between man and snake.
I don't think the lawnmower is vulnerable to the snake.
But we don't know this until later in the movie. The lawnmower has the soul of his wife in it. But anyway.
Oh shit.
So he fights Snake. He kills Snake, right? And he gets back to his work. Okay. Time lapse of man mowing lawn. And then now he's tired. So he's going to take a small drink break. He grabs his beverage. Close up of the opening of the bottle cap. Okay. And then bam! Out pops a spider that's been hiding there for hours to assassinate him. Okay.
Oh shit.
Now there's a fight scene between man and spider. He must fight the spider in small hand combat. At the end, murdering the spider and putting him on a small little stake to show all of the spider friends that he will not be trifled with.
Have a little spider made out of those cleaning things, little sticks. Forget what those are called. Pipe cleaners.
I was just gonna get a little plastic spider.
You have you dangle it by a string and swing it at the actor.
Yeah. And then for the snake, it could just be one of the plushy snakes. And then, after being refreshed by beverage and maybe a snack, he begins.
He's ready to get back to work.
Yes. And we see the time lapse. And he is just about to finish. There's 5 feet left of grass. And then, neighbor arrives.
Oh.
Dressed in his pajamas, he shows up angry and stops the man from finishing his quest of lawn mowing. And so the man must protect his lawnmower from angry neighbor. And they have a fight scene. And at the end of it, the neighbor realizes, hey, maybe mowing so early isn't so bad. Or we learn the other thing. Maybe mowing in the morning is really terrible and you should never do it. And that'll be the moral of the story.
Okay.
And then, scene 6, the ending. Man makes love to lawnmower.
Yeah, all right. It's all coming together.
Yeah. And that'll be the finale.
Yeah.
Small
just
budget.
Don't own a lawn. No.
Yeah.
Just have a rock garden or something. Yeah. Don't waste water on a fucking lawn that shouldn't be growing in this climate.
Yeah, Colorado is not great for grass. But what do you think of that story idea?
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's easy to film. You only need 2 people. Maybe 1 to film, 1 to act, and then 1 guy to be the neighbor, right? The only purchase you must make is small spider and snake.
Assuming you've got a yard and
I have a yard and I have a lawnmower.
Lawnmower.
Yep. What do you that could be doable.
It's yeah, it could be doable. There's a lot of shots, a lot of B-roll you'd need for it, but it seems fairly achievable scope.
How about this?
Definitely more ambitious than anything I've ever done, but I haven't done that much.
Yeah. What about this one? A man. Let's think here. A man in search of. Hold on here. I'm trying to think. Maybe we could be set on the mountainside. One man is searching for a lost item. he's given a map, and he
Like a tomato.
He must trek through the woods to find a buried treasure. And through his journey, he fights with wild beasts as a snake and a spider. Or,
well, yeah, we'll just get a spider toy and a snake toy.
Why don't we just do this?
Just make lots of videos out of that.
We'll do it like 124 hours with the guy gets stuck in the rock. There's not much to that. One guy gets stuck gets stuck in the woods, and now he must escape the woods. That's it. Then we just shoot a guy running through the woods. It's just 6 minutes of straight running through the woods with many different angles. How's that?
That doesn't seem exactly like the most enthralling.
A man wakes up lost and confused in the woods and doesn't know where he is. He must now use the sun.
Amnesia.
The sun and the moss that grows on the trees to find his way out of the woods and find civilization. While on his quest, he's followed by a masked man and must defeat the man to leave the woods of evil, because it is all a mirage in his mind.
Yeah, I think you're getting away too large of a scope again.
Well, with that, we only need the main actor and then a guy in a mask. That's it. It's 2 people.
You also need like a forest.
There's the woods right over there.
You need to be, I don't know, shooting for an extended amount of time. There's just not it's not a very clear direction.
How about this?
Okay, the lawnmower one was better.
Okay.
I think you can start there.
One man, in search of a treasure, shows up in a field, sees a man who owns the treasure, must fight the man to defeat the man to own the treasure. Fights man, defeats man, gets treasure, goes home. How's that? Simple, easy.
There's
It's just one fight scene, only 2 characters. Maybe
there's
one
no
small
reason.
box.
There's nothing interesting happening. I don't think.
Okay. 2 people. 2 people. 1 field. Both sitting. We see shots of their eyes closed while they meditate and think. Both people open their eyes at the same time. Split shot. They both stand up. This is a duel of fate. Star Wars. 2 guys, they stand up. And one of them says, I must defeat you to be the head of the clan or something. The guy's like, but I must defeat you to keep my place as head of the clan. They fight. Somebody wins. And that's it. It's just a fight scene. How's that?
I don't know, man. You do you.
It's a field. It's 2 people.
I like the lawnmower one better.
All right. I'll see what I can do with the lawnmower.
But,
one man in his room must play a video game to save his life.
I'm probably gonna... I might not be in state for much longer, so you might not have my help.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell ya.
But 2 guys in Castle Rock in search of a toilet must trek through the small city to find a place of urination.
Ooh, how heroic.
Because then it fits the toilet theme. It involves both of us. We have a place, right? We have our setting. We have our motive.
You certainly do.
2 guys, after drinking a big gulp, must now find a restroom to urinate. They must trek through this COVID-ridden city where all stores, except for maybe one, is not closed. So they must trek to find the single store with the toilet.
Ah.
How's that?
So what happens when you film us walking past places that are open?
True.
Man, I'm really just great at poking holes in arguments.
Two guys.
I'm really just ruining things.
Two guys go to Castle Rock in search of a parking spot to meet their family at a local restaurant, and their journey to find a singular parking spot to park. Will they be late for the dinner, or will they be on time and arrive to see their family?
Wow, so suspenseful.
Yeah, because then
Thrilling.
we just have to get scenes of the car, maybe driving, scenes from within the car, and some dialogue within the car, and that's it. That's very simple, very easy. We could do it.
We certainly could do that.
It'd be very easy, because we just have to drive around a little bit, and at the end we just find a parking spot.
I don't know. I like the lawnmower. I like the lawnmower.
All right. Well, I'll do the lawnmower then.
You just can't help yourself.
No.
Is your problem.
Yep.
You just got that ADHD energy. You just gotta keep going. You just keep adding more. I
like grandiose scale, you know. I like to think big. Think big or go home. So, but yeah, or we could do, I don't know. The lawnmower one is a pretty good idea, though.
Well, I didn't really watch much or play much this week.
Yeah.
I think I played a bit more Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Still liking it?
That's still fun.
Yeah.
But I haven't played much else new, really. I don't think. We hadn't done our Nicolas Cage movie this week. So
did you ever get your capture card for your Switch?
Oh, that is still coming. I think that's supposed to be arriving today, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Something.
You know, start making some content.
I did actually watch most of Annie Donna's Coffee Cafe.
Yeah.
The past couple days.
How's that?
That's it's a little different from what they normally do on their YouTube.
Those are the Australian comedian guys or something, right?
Yeah, it's a Australian trio of sketch comedy guys.
Yeah.
And they normally they just do their own YouTube videos, but they've done higher production stuff here and there. Like they did have a Netflix show a few years ago called Annie Donna's Big Ol' House of Fun.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. I think I liked that better than Coffee Cafe.
Yeah.
This one's also higher production value. But some of the jokes just don't land as well.
Yeah.
But it's good time if you like goofy bullshit comedy.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Sometimes.
Yeah. Is it
they run a cafe.
Yeah.
And they have lots of goofy antics happen in their cafe.
Nice.
Just watch the episode where everything is cake.
So
they get their landlord to. They're trying to get their landlord to put a door on the bathroom for them. And then she does that, but then Zach tries to open the door to the bathroom, and it turns out it's cake. And she's like, haha, got you, it's cake. Haha.
Interesting.
Except in a more entertaining way than I just did.
How long are the episodes? How many episodes?
Like 25-minute episodes.
Oh, there's like a legit TV show kind of.
Yeah.
Scale.
27 minutes. It's not technically available outside of Australia.
Yeah, to use a
So,
VPN.
well, I tried using a VPN, and it seems like maybe the ABC iView of Australia and like knows how to get around that or how to still block that.
Yeah.
Like that, like they know where the VPN servers are coming from or what that traffic looks like, and they're blocking that.
Yeah.
So I ended up just having to watch it on just like a sketchy pirate website, but
Nice. We love that.
yeah. I guess CenturyLink doesn't care about that kind of thing.
Nope. You know what?
As much as Comcast typically does.
Yeah.
'Cause I've had Comcast, like when I was at an old place, we had Comcast, and I was torrenting some video game music, but it turned out I still had a download for a World of Warcraft pirate server seeding, and that triggered that triggered some alert with Comcast, and they sent my roommate / house owner an angry email, and then I had to make sure I was using a VPN or no, I just had to stop that particular thing from seeding because the music wasn't pirated music.
Yeah.
But I guess they didn't like the WoW server thing.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah. You know what I don't get? Talking about pirates. Is like, all the pirate movies, they're all like R and stuff.
More old-fashioned pirates.
Yeah, I don't get the whole R thing. But what I don't get is like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, most of the pirates aren't even Caribbean. They're British people. Where's all the Caribbean accents and stuff? I don't get that part.
They're in the Caribbean.
Yes. So shouldn't there be more?
That's why it's called Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, but all of our pirates are all British people, not Caribbean.
Well, I think probably most of the pirates in those days were probably British. I don't know.
I feel like they would be.
Maybe not.
I don't know. It's just weird. You would think if they're
That's
pirates.
that probably wasn't exactly like the Aztecs' jam is to go become a pirate.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think that's a weird little thing. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't have. Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else?
We could probably call it a wrap for this week.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I feel like we've had a good episode of ideas and some little gameplay. I think I'm going to go to Walmart and see if I can find Tears of the Kingdom. Play that.
Very nice.
But yeah. Hopefully you guys liked episode 38 of the Two Guys From Toilet podcast. And
a different one.
We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.